Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nightwalkers, TNW here. Today we're going to discuss something that impacts every single one of us, and that's death and dying. I'm going to start off with a nice corny joke for you. What did one casket say to the other casket? Is that you coughing? Alright, now that we got that out of the way. Death is something that impacts every single one of us. Eventually, no matter how much we think we are immortal or we try to be, our end is going to come. A lot of people that doesn't bother, and me in particular. I don't view death as a bad thing. Not in a way of, oh my god, I want it to happen, but I have a belief that when death comes to me, it's got to be better than this. Now, one of the things that's really hard for people to do is to cope with death of others. Losing a loved one. How do you say goodbye and know that you're never going to be able to talk to the person again? Now, obviously, depending on your belief system, you might be able to talk to them again. That's one thing to keep in mind. But now, the hardest part is you no longer have that person near you. It's kind of something selfish that we go through. We watch people suffer through cancer or injury, and part of us wants them to stay here with us, and the other part wants them to go so they're no longer hurting. Some people are able to tolerate death a lot better than others. It's the others that don't tolerate it very well and don't know how to cope that I hope this helps out a little bit. Now, when my wife's grandmother died, there was a part of a movie that we had watched that really influenced her and my thinking. And it was from the 5 People You Meet in Heaven. There was a thing that they said in there that you don't lose, or lost love is not love lost. Just because somebody dies doesn't mean that there's not that love anymore. It just changes. And instead of being able to call the person or go over their house, you live with their memories. I personally believe that in this next world we're able to communicate. We're able to hear. That when somebody dies, they are constantly looking after you. I know it might be a little far-fetched for some to believe that, but it works for me. Now, I always tell people that are having a hard time with death, talk to them. Talk to the person you lost. Even if you feel silly talking to air, you never know, they could hear you. It's quite a selfish thing for us to want somebody to be around forever. We know that, we can accept that. But it's not going to happen, and that's the reality we got to face. Just like funerals. Look at funerals. You got a whole bunch of people gathered together, crying, sad. In my family, we do it different. In my family, we celebrate it. We celebrate the life that the person lived. We celebrate all the good things that came from that person. All the fun times, all the jokes. What made that person memorable? Now, that person lives on through those memories. They don't just disappear. They don't fade away. As long as you remember those good times. Remember that smile. Remember the laugh. Remember what made that person lovable. They're always going to be with you. Now, we personally have a chest full of a couple of the people that have passed. And once in a while we go through those memories. We open them up, we see the old fire helmet or the old picture, the old camcorder, and it brings up memories of that person. Which, yes, we'd love to have them right next to us. We'd love to be able to tell them our troubles and talk to them, but unfortunately the only way we can do that is one-on-one from your heart, knowing that they're going to hear you. Death is an amazing thing. I've seen quite a bit of it in 17 years of being an EMT. I've seen people that have had long-term cancer, and I've talked to them, and they seem comfortable. They're ready. It's the family that doesn't want to let go. I spoke to one lady. She got diagnosed with lung cancer, and I asked her, I said, what's it like? What's it like to know, and she knew that she was terminal, what's it like to know that you're going to die? And she interacted with this conversation very well. And her reply to me was, her biggest fear is she wakes up and there's nothing there. Which she agreed is figurative. I mean, obviously, she's not, if there's nothing there, she's not going to wake up. But she fears that everything she's done on this planet is it. There's no more. We're just a bunch of cells. And she had a great belief system. But what if she's wrong? And that's what we all got to face. When it comes to what we believe, my belief is that if you live a good life and you do the right things, which we're all going to mess up, that hopefully whatever is out there, if it's out there, will look down on us with a little bit of understanding. My idea of what might be a loving God is one that can look up and say, you know, Nightwalker, you messed up a little bit, but you also did some good. And in that, when I die, I know I'm going to be able to come back down and haunt every one of you. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to look after my family, just like I think my family's looking after me. But the whole point on this video is to say, when you have someone who passes, still love them. Still talk to them like they're there. Keep them a part of your heart and use that to benefit others. Talk to children. One of the biggest things for me was I didn't get to know my grandfather before he died. And that really bothered me. I didn't get to talk to him about what he did in World War II and all these other things. So before death does happen, now we all say, oh, we're going to do that tomorrow, we're going to go over Grandpup's house tomorrow or whatnot. Do it today. Stop putting off the things that you need to do versus the trivial things. We'd all love to lay down on the couch and relax, but using that time to spend with your loved ones, that's going to mean more than anything else you could possibly do. Death isn't easy. We ask ourselves, why me? Why them? There are no answers. I've seen very young people die. I've seen very old people die. And I got nothing. I do not understand it. There is no rhyme or reason. People go when time says that it is time for them to go. But each one of those people that I look at, and I kind of ask them, even out loud, I try to make sure nobody's looking, but I ask them, like, what's it like? What are you going through there? Is it good? Is it bad? I mean, obviously none of them have jumped up and told me, thankfully, but I gotta believe that there is something. And as long as we believe that there's something, then death takes on a new meaning. They don't go away, they just go away temporarily. But the best advice I can possibly give, like I said a couple times now, is keep them in your heart, keep them in your memories, teach your kids and your grandkids and all the other people that you know about her, about him or her. Don't let them fade. Once we fade away, that's when we really die. I hope this said something in this video. I mean, I've been kind of rambling on, but I'm going to let you go for now. What I would like is, while you're here on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. I gotta really get my standings up. And while you're on the YouTube page, use the share feature if you like the videos. And check in often. I'm trying to put something up every few days. Come to the page. We have a couple new groups, like the TNW gaming group, which I'm hoping to spread out into all kind of facets of gaming. I still have the Nightwalkers page, which I spend quite a bit of time with Lori. And I get some help with from some other people, like Slow Rider. He's a big help in the TNW Cares department. We still have the TNW Singles Connection, which if you don't see me post it up, just go ahead and ask if you want to be involved. We got the new exchange group, so if you want to barter or sell something, or you just have no use for something, so you want to give it away, that's something that you can use that for. Hopefully we'll keep going. We're 17,000 strong now, and hey, who knows? Maybe we'll see those big numbers I dream of. Just a reminder, March 29th is TNW's Altruism Night. It's 24 hours of doing something good for society, for people, without expecting anything in return. It's a little thing that I do for my daughter to show her that there's good in the world. So if you can, come to the page, hit the events button. You'll see a little thing right up top says Altruism Night. Please come join. Invite all your friends and family. I mean, we got to start changing this world. We got to start doing better. And this is just the beginning of how we do it. So if you can do that, that would be great. Alright, peeps. I'm going to let you go for this evening. This has been the Nightwalker. I hope this touched a little bit onto something that might help you out in life. Alright, folks. Be good.